Good morning, good evening, good night, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. Hope your coffee's ready, and mine's still cooling down in the back there. But I want to make an early video. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. So today I got some new products that released in the shop. So there's going to be a lineup of people outside at 11 a.m. So I want to get this wrapped up early. And guys, do not forget to Digital Soul, set your reminders for Mike in the night. We're going to have on some very important guests coming on the show to kind of unload what's happening around the world. Also, guys, VJet. I think I brought up the VJet stock. I took some profits today on it. I was telling you guys on Commonwealth for Common Folks, VJet stock. Remember, don't take our advice. We don't know anything. Get professional advice. Anyways, another one to look at, guys, is WWR, West Water Management. Remember, do your own research. People keep asking for stock tips. Watch the show on Wednesday. We talk housing stocks, forbearance, evictions, jobs. We talk everything economy on Wednesday night. Okay, guys, don't forget to send me your show tips here. Please send me your show tips. And next Wednesday's show, if you want to set your reminders, right there. Housing, money stocks, Commonwealth for Common Folks. Okay, guys, so what do we got going on? Well, here it is. Airline bailout begins in Canada with $375 million loan to Sunwing after beach holidays are barred. So again, nobody 10, 5, even up to 3 years ago would think that the federal government would have the power to bar people from traveling to sunny destinations. Well, if the governments are doing it and they're getting caught and they're being shamed, well, we can't do it now. Well, like I said, this is my opinion. We got to have this ravaged virus going through so we could have a early snap election in Canada, mail-in ballots. Then the mail-in ballots come in, and then we'll have a majority liberal government. I hope you guys can read through the lines, but it happened in the United States of America. So let's keep going here. So airlines being barred. Talks on financial aid began months ago by sweeping new restrictions on international travel, sparking new urgency. Urgency. Talking about an urgency. I don't know if you guys know that song. I don't know if you guys are old enough to even know that song that are watching this. The eye of the hurricane with 2 COVID variants detected in Ontario. What comes next? What comes next? Oh my God. I think at this point, the clear present danger is the UK variant of the South African variant is starting to be on the horizon. Oh my God, what is going on here? Nearly a year into the fight against the virulent enemy, SARS-CoV-2, Ontario's is now facing down variants of the virus could reverse recent gains in demand, heightened vigilance from the pandemic-wary population that remains mostly unvaccinated. They want us to take the vax. Once they make it mandatory for school children, I'm going to pull my kids out of school. And then they're going to probably make it illegal to homeschool your kids. So they're always going to find a way around. All right, let's keep going. Long-term mask use may contribute to advanced stages of lung cancer, study finds. So this has been updated and this has been researched. So they did this research originally for people that wear masks that are in the construction industry, automotive industry. So that's why a lot of them went with fresh air masks that actually inject fresh air, masks with a proper bottle of air. This way people are not trying to filter the existing air, right? So this has been a study for a long time because this is a major issue, right? So all global research articles can be read in 27 languages. So there it is. A recent study of journal Cancer Discovery found that in inhalation of harmful microbes can contribute to advanced stage lung cancer in adults. Long-term use of face masks may help breed these dangerous pathogens. There it is. And why is Alberta requiring a 24-day quarantine for those who live with COVID-19 variant patients? Well, remember, COVID-19 variant patients could be anybody. So, oh my goodness. Toronto worried about new variant of novel COVID may be spreading more easily between household members. Alberta now requires some close contacts of COVID patients to spend 24 or more in quarantine. I guess, those camps they're building, right? High levels of toxic heavy metals found in some baby foods, U.S. reports. I've never fed any of this crap to my kids, ever. Ever. U.S. congressional investigators found dangerous levels of toxic heavy metals in certain baby foods that could cause neurological damage, a House Oversight Subcommittee said in a report released on a Thursday. So there it is. The panel examined baby foods made by Nurture Inc. I think I checked their stock. Their stock is starting to drop. Oh, this guy's cool. He's probably a Florida man. So anyways, let's keep going here. Aldrich, Manitoba businesses need government help, and they need it now. So small businesses are getting shafted, but Corey Cuthbert saw a victim in Winnipeg climbing community for a serious modern facility, and in the spring of 2019, set to fill it. So people that actually are investing and people that are trying to, right here. More effective programs is getting some cash in the hands of businesses impacted by health orders of $5,000 per month for December and January, whose budgeted cost about $200 million. This also has expanded twice to include home businesses and other hospital industry. So there's a lot of things happening, and there's a lot of problems going on right now with all this. So Canada needs a clear path for Hong Kong refugees, says a Conservative MP. So again, they have to, so here's the deal, guys. They have to, oops, something opened up here. I don't know what this is. They have to compete. England is making it super easy. Here's your 5 million visas, come in and buy our housing. And now apparently United States wants to help the Hong Kong refugees, also with the lack of capital flows leaving China into the United States because of the Trump administration. That's why a lot of places in the States are still dirt cheap, and you could buy 7-8 homes for $1 million. In Canada, you can't buy a home for $1 million in of the two major cities where there's actual, I guess, jobs left over or people fighting over for scraps. And that's, you're going to see employment levels start going up once the snap election takes place, mail-in ballots take place, and Liberals get 4 more years. You're going to see jobs go up because now people are going to be fighting over scraps, who could work for less. And that's going to happen in Canada, it's going to happen in Australia, it's going to happen in New Zealand, and parts of California are opening up now. Why are COVID cases plummeting? New infections have fallen 45% in the U.S. and 30% globally in the past 3 weeks. It's because Trump is no longer there! Connect the dots! What do you think the mail-in ballots were for? But experts say vaccine is not the main driver because only 8% of Americans and 13% of people worldwide have received their first dose. Daily cases have dropped 45% in the last week in the peak of January 11, according to the data from COVID tracking project. There were 131,000 new cases reported on Wednesday. The decline appears a global phenomenon. Not in Canada! Mail-in ballots! Falling worldwide for the past 3 weeks in a row, World Health Organization said Monday. Hospitalizations have fallen a whopping 26%. I thought they were already empty, but I don't know. What do I know, right? Since they peaked most recently in January 12th. Currently, 44 states are seeing a decline in cases, with just Alabama, Louisiana, Montana, New Jersey, Oklahoma, and Pennsylvania trending upward, according to the Johns Hopkins data. California's 21,451 new confirmed cases on Tuesday were about 1/3 of mid-December of peak 54,000. So everywhere in the world, you're going to see, there it is right there. You will see Trump's in office. Now Canada needs to work real fast to get the snap election going with the mail-in ballots. I made a whole video about this to inform people. Let's go! People want to take vacations. Joe Oliver, the Great Reset is not a conspiracy theory, but is a danger to free enterprise. There you go, right there. The Great Reset has been continuous subject of the debate during the COVID-19 pandemic. Klaus Schwab's idea that the pandemic represents a rare but narrow window of opportunity to reflect regimen and reset our world is simultaneously pushed by members of the political left while also being called a conspiracy theory. Of course, it's a conspiracy theory. Go ahead and read the entire article. It's really good. Joe Oliver. Just look it up. You'll see it there. There's a title. And COVID ban on cruise ships in Canadian waters extended to 2022. Of course they're going to ban the cruise ships to help the small businesses suffer more. Why are they banning the cruise ships? Oh, well, they can't vote. Unless they find a way to get people to come in for the day and vote. Then maybe we could coordinate all the cruise ships to come in on the same day. Maybe they could do mail-in ballots on a cruise ship for non-Canadians. Yeah! So there it is. So if you were hoping to port, you don't want to port in Canada. Go somewhere else. Go to the Caribbean. Go to Portugal. Go to the Azores. Go to New Zealand and I don't know what's happening there, but I know what's happening there. But show your support. So for high impact reporting, what's the Guardian? Belgium. So this is the Guardian. Mainstream media. Belgium regulators advise against giving AstraZeneca COVID vaccine to people over 55 because their bodies probably can't take it. Belgium's health minister said that the country's Superior Health Council, an advisory body, had suggested that the jab should be administered to people younger than 55 for the time being. I guess that wipes them out at a earlier age later on, right? Polar bears are thriving. Go see them for yourself. Hello? Anyone get the memo? Global warming's gone. It's not global warming. It's climate change now. They were fighting in 2007 that Florida is going to be underwater in 2007. And then in 2008, the polar bears will be extinct. And, well, guys, I don't know if these people that wrote this article are understanding that basically none of this has to do, it's all global warming. So global warming has nothing to do with this. It never was global warming. Now it's climate change. So get with it. So there it is. There it is. Goodbye. Elon Musk says Neuralink could start planting computer chips in humans' brains within a year. There you go, guys. I don't know what's worse. Taking the vaccine or implanting a computer chip in your brain that's going to beep at a DOS level. If you guys remember what DOS is, C prompt in your brain. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, he picked up a carrot. Beep. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go pee, 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 ping, ping. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what's worse. But to be honest with you guys, this Saturday we'll be talking about this on Digital Soul on a Mike in the Night. Set your reminders. Okay. I hope you guys are not yawning with me. I'm really sorry. All right. What's up? That's face masks now required in national parks after Biden executive order. So there you go. If you're in a national park, you're hot, you're sweaty. We'll go look at the first few articles we read about it could produce or create lung cancer. And now CNN, oh my God, mainstream media, the Clinton News Network is saying leading baby food manufacturer knowingly sold products with high levels of toxic metals and congressional investigation is found. So why CNN reporting on this? They usually don't talk about, well, everyone else is, so they have to. If they know, well, everyone's reporting on it, we're gonna have to talk about this, even though it looks like it's true. So, yeah, there it is. And let's keep moving here. Norway links 13 deaths to Pfizer vaccine side effects. Okay, so what is this from? That's from the Norway, I guess it's some Norway journal here. 4 days before New Year's Eve, so we got there. Over 33,000 Norwegians have received the vaccine in subsequent weeks, APA reports. Citing Sputnik. Whoa. I don't want to flag my video here. Jab safety. 143 Brits died shortly after their COVID jabs, but vaccines did not play the role, says regulators. That's good news. So 143 people died shortly after taking the vaccine, but it has nothing to do because the regulators say so. The regulators that regulate your bank accounts, that regulate your interest rates, that regulate your housing prices, that regulate where you go and where you're allowed to go and what face masks you need to put on. Maybe you got to put on 3 masks. No, it's 4 now. The regulators, Warren G., regulate any property. They're damn good too. Private company to take over federal quarantine sites by spring. So if you're living in Canada, a private company will take over federal quarantine sites by spring. I'm actually going to pull this off and do an independent video on that because that's a major issue. Exclusive Trump supporter flagged with facial recognition technology at airport, interrogated by DHS and FBI. So this is anybody that went to the Trump rallies or went. Like your cars were photographed, your license plates were photographed, everything was put on into a fusion center. Look it up. Fusion centers exist, and they're basically interrogating people that basically supported a branch of the political level, a branch of the political level in the United States. Luckily, he didn't run as an independent, because if he ran as an independent and won, they would have flagged it even as worse. It would have been a major issue. So let's continue here. And man forced into detention in COVID-19 hotel. So we're going to actually throw this down here for later independent video, because private companies will be taking over. And let's read this first. Corey Huron alleged, I don't even know what that is. I didn't even click that. So anyways, guys, okay, now why are they going to let quarantine centers be under private hands? Well, the same thing when Australia passed a law where foreign Chinese soldiers and police could come in Australia, basically kill people, and the Australian government is not liable. Neither is the foreign police are not liable. I made a video about that. Look it up. So that's the deal right there. So what's going to happen? We're going to have private entities or private companies put people into these COVID sites, but the problem with that is it's not going to be regulated by the governments, so the governments are not on the hook for anything, so they could blame the companies at end, and then they're going to pass a law where you can't sue the company for whatever they're going to do to you in those places. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I look very forward to reading what you guys have to say about today. Today is nuts. As the world opens up, Canada will remain locked down. And the mail-in ballot system is going to be ready and fueled and ready for the new snap election we're going to have 2 years before. Why can't they wait 2 years to have the election when this COVID thing might disappear? They're just going to drag it on for 2 years here in Canada while the rest of the world is open. So we got to figure out what's going on. Comment below. Look forward to reading your comments. God bless.